Hi everyone, we're back with another food related video. I've been making this kind of smoothie every day and it's quick and easy and I save a bunch of money, so I thought I'd share it. It's just really simple. I usually go with bananas and strawberries and a little bit of honey and milk with my smoothie. Sometimes I do banana and peanut butter is a really good combination. Banana and chocolate syrup is also a really good combination. But I didn't actually really like banana with peanut butter and chocolate syrup. That tasted odd to me, so I don't really recommend that one. But strawberries were on sale, so I got a bunch. These are rinsed, and I'm gonna use my favorite kitchen appliance other than my air fryer, which is this blender thing. This is the Ninja, I think it's Master Prep. Not sponsored, but I just wanted to show this off and definitely recommend it. I think I got it for about 50 bucks on Amazon. Comes with smaller containers for food processing and such. And this is something I've never seen before. It's actually like a top blender and it hooks up at the top and the blade is detached, and it just, for some reason, it makes it so much easier to clean up for me, and I don't have to worry about kind of unscrewing things. Things don't leak from the bottom. So this is my little infomercial of the Ninja Master Prep blender. But I love it. I recommend it. And then you could just keep things in your blender, and that's why it also has like a serving spout too, and you can store it. It comes with caps. Anyways, onto the smoothie. So we're gonna cut off these stems. This makes for a big, maybe I want to say 16-ounce cup, like one of those tall glasses of a smoothie. And I guess I just get, it depends, I get like a handful of strawberries. I usually use 2 medium bananas, and this one's going a little bit bad, so I'm actually going to freeze this to store overnight, and I'm going to cut it into chunks and freeze it so I can use it for kind of a like a colder smoothie for tomorrow. You can also freeze banana chunks and blend it up, and it makes a pretty good, I think, ice cream substitute. I think, actually, I've never tried it, but I kind of want to try it maybe in the warmer months. And so if it's kind of big, I'll chop it in half and just throw it in the blender. And depending how ripe or sweet your strawberries are, it's optional to add honey. I tend to think my strawberries taste kind of sour, so I like to add honey as well. So we'll do that later, actually. So we will put 2 of these bananas in. And just chop them up into around the same sizes of the strawberries. Doesn't have to be perfect. I don't know, what kind of bananas do people usually like? Do you guys like the more ripe bananas where it's almost brown? Green bananas where it's got some bite? Or just perfectly in between yellow? I tend to go for like kind of on the overripe bananas a lot, but all are pretty good. And so this I'm gonna freeze for later. So for that, we'll just chop it up into chunks and put it into a bag to go in the freezer. And I've been able to personally keep my frozen bananas for months, and so I just use it anytime I want like a colder drink. And also, frozen bananas do make things usually more on the thicker consistency, so that's just something to keep in mind as well. I tried freezing strawberries. It didn't quite work out for me because when I would go, well, like, I guess you could freeze strawberries and just blend it and make strawberry sherbet, but if you wanted to try to thaw it again to make a smoothie, if you just try to put it in the smoothie, it might be too thick. But I tried thawing it and it didn't work out. It seemed like the water separated from the strawberries too much while it was thawing, and then it got moldy really quick. Sorry, really gross. But I don't think I try to stay away from freezing strawberries. So we'll just want to have that spread apart a little bit so it doesn't stick together, and it's easier to break apart when we go and blend it. And we'll have that to stick in the freezer later. Now's when I put in some honey to blend it. Just like maybe a tablespoon I usually put, but it really just depends on your preference. It's almost out. Okay. Clean this up a bit. And it's just so much easier to move around without having the base. I don't know, it's just so much more convenient to me. Add a little bit of milk. You can use almond milk, coconut milk. I'm using whole milk. I want to add like maybe, for this, since it's going to be on the wetter side, I don't know, that's like a couple tablespoons. You could add more later. I don't like it too runny. I just like it in between. I like to drink it with a straw, so as long as it could go through a straw, it's fine. So we'll put the cap on, and then we have to align this with this. This is like the key. And the thing about this is like it's kind of a pulsating blender where you hold down at the top. So this is gonna be loud, but this is kind of from the top, so you can't really see. Let me see if I could change the camera angle. Blend it. Held it down for like 7 to 10 seconds, and you could kind of tip it around to see like the consistency, if the consistency is okay for you. Even check the inside. And sometimes you do want to scrape it down. Sometimes you don't have to. So the consistency is a little thick for me. I'm gonna add more milk. Just a splash. And then I'm gonna take my spatula. I'm gonna take my spatula and just scrape down the sides a little bit. We'll blend it a little bit more. Scrape down, added milk. We'll blend a little bit more. Boo, 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 boo. more seconds is really all you need. Okay, so that's about done. Consistency is great for me. We'll take the blades out. And I like to get every last drop, so I like to scrape the sides down with my rubber spatula. Little to no waste here. Okay, I have some honey in the bottom, so I want to get that. And there's my smoothie. Got my metal straw, and it's good to go.